friends, let's continue our series and start with the next lecture. Here we have lecture number 20, which is abstraction, abstract classes and interfaces in Java. So let's understand this now. What is abstraction? Abstraction is a core concept in object-oriented programming. Oops. It focuses on hiding the internal implementation details of an object and exposing only the necessary parts. What it means is it hides the internal implementation or the way something is implemented, the details related to the implementation, and only displays the necessary parts, the parts that are necessary for the viewer or the user to see and interact, and the part that control these display or the information is hidden from the user. The reason for that is simply because the user does not need it. In Java, abstraction is used to handle complex tasks by breaking them into more manageable parts. So we use abstraction to manage complex systems by breaking down into smaller chunks. Alright, so it's like breaking a big problem into a small sub problem. It helps in reducing complexity, improving security, and separating interface from implementation, as we discussed earlier. What are the abstract classes in Java? Let's look at the definition. An abstract class is a class declared using the abstract keyword. So you use the abstract keyword to define or declare an abstract class. It can contain abstract methods without a body. It can contain concrete methods with a body. It can contain fields, which are simply variables. It can contain constructors. It cannot be instantiated directly. It must be extended by a subclass. So friends, always remember it. An abstract class in Java, you cannot instantiate it directly. It must always be extended by a subclass, alright, or a child class. The use cases: when a base class should provide common code to all the subclasses, which means whenever there is a need for a parent class to provide common code to all the children class or the child class. When some methods should be shared and others should be forced to implement by child classes. So whenever you have like methods that should be shared, but you also have other methods that should be forced to implement by a child class and not be shared, is one of the use case or the application. When you want to define partial abstraction, i.e. mix of abstract and non-abstract methods. Alright, so that's the use cases, guys. Now let's look into the interfaces. Interfaces in Java. Let's see the definition. An interface is a reference type in Java, similar to a class but designed to achieve full abstraction. Alright, it allows you to have a complete abstraction. It is similar to a class, but it's having some differences. We will look into that. It only contains method declaration until Java 7, which means version 7 of Java, meaning it specifies what a class must do, not how. Alright, it only provides with a specification about what a class must do, not how. It hides the implementation details. From Java 8 onwards, interfaces can also contain default methods with body, which means the methods that come with a body by default. It can have static methods. It can have all methods in an interface are implicitly public and abstract, except default or static. Mm, for now, you just read it. We will let you know more about what this default and static means. All variables are implicitly public, static, and final. We will know more about it further in our course. Do not worry, just read it for now. Use cases to define a contract or capability that multiple unrelated classes can implement. Alright, I think this is self-explanatory. When you need multiple inheritance of type, since Java does not support multiple inheritance through classes, but it does through interfaces. So whenever you need multiple inheritance of different types, the Java does not support multiple inheritance through classes directly. However, you can use the interfaces and achieve that. For loose coupling and flexible architecture. So this is just to keep the architecture simple and flexible. Alright, I hope you understood this, and thank you for watching.